Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Tuesday, but we got a comic coming out this Wednesday. Marvel's hooked us up with an early copy of the Soldier Supreme spin-off of the Infinity Wars event going on. It's written by Gerry Duggan, art by Adam Kubert, colorist Matthew Wilson, letter of Clayton Cowles, cover Humberto Ramos and Edgar Delgado, a couple other variants. So those who don't know the Infinity Wars that's going on, basically Gamora has the Infinity Gauntlet. The heroes try to stop her, as usually happens when people get the Infinity Gauntlet, and she decided to not make the mistake that Thanos made. Instead of him just blinking out people, she wound up merging them, bringing together some of their worst aspects together. Hopefully that kind of made these heroes just like half of who they are, even though they've been merged together. And in this case, we what's known as Infinity Warps. We've got the combination of Captain America and Doctor Strange. It's a variation on the origin of Captain America with a little Doctor Strange spin on it. I have to say, I actually really enjoy this. I think this was a lot of fun. Shockingly, and I'm going to say shockingly, consistently, Marvel seems to do better with their alternative comic histories and alternative worlds than they do with the main one. I actually think that, like, Age of Apocalypse was amazing and absolutely fantastic, and they nailed it out. Like, that's, I think, a prime example of Marvel doing the alternate world where things were so much better. Secret Wars, I think, in a lot of ways, was better than, the Marvel Universe up at that point. So, not too surprisingly, these Infinity Warps, which is the exact same concept, is really good so far. So, this is basically the origin of Soldier Supreme. Very familiar with some slight twists to it, and it kind of takes you through a very similar origin story of Captain America. I think that's really good in that it's kind of fascinating. Some great art, some really good action, and I think it shows more than anything that you can pack a lot of info and a lot of entertainment and a lot of action to a comic in one issue. If anything, this is the comic that argues against decompressing comics. That, what we read in 5 issues, you can do in 1. I think this kind of proves you could do it in 1. They don't have many issues of these Infinity Warps coming out, so they need to get through as much as possible, as quickly as possible, and this, it just pulls that off. So, bravo to them, mad props to it. I think it is just really good, excellent stuff. So, I really like this. I actually think this is going to be one that's going to get a lot of buzz tomorrow, and probably pretty good reviews. I think people are going to be pretty shocked and surprised at how good it is. As I said, very familiar start. Not going to go too much into it. You can see, Steve Rogers signing up to go through the thing to turn into Super Soldier, but instead of Super Soldier Serum, we got a little Doctor Strange action that gets him turned into that. So, I'm going to leave it at that, though. It's kind of a badass. If you don't like that, you're not going to like the comic. If you don't like that particular part right here, you're just not going to dig that comic at all. I like it. I really like it a lot. I think it's a solid issue. Really looking forward to seeing what the rest of them are like. Hopefully they're just as good at this. You know what? I hope that Marvel revisits this Infinity Warps and maybe does a whole world off of it. It'd be really cool to see Earth, whatever, a little bit more. So you can go get this in comic shops Wednesday. This is one I have a feeling you're going to need to hit your comic shop up. I think it's going to be a little under order potentially, so there's a good chance this will sell out. Go hit your comic shop up, absolutely. We've got a link beneath this. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you the shop's near you. Support your shop first and foremost. As always, support your shop. And, if you do not have a shop near you, we do have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, but do that, you help support us. Speaking of support, I always want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with the review copy. Always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Basically, this is really good. This is a really, really solid one. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into Captain America, Doctor Strange, Soldier Supreme, you can check us out, or just comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com or on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, as always, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.